one of the simplest exercises we've done in the SDSU base class is what I call progressive scales, meaning starting out slow and getting faster. It's just a very simple exercise. It's great for your own warm-ups, and it's also a fun way to sort of gauge where your speed or your velocity is at for given scales. Today I wanted to do a demonstration with 2-octave scale. We'll be on B flat, and I just sort of want to show you how to work through it, and then you can try it with all the other scales. First, we'll set the metronome to 60 and go from there. Okay, so with the metronome at 60, we will do half notes. So that's always going to be the quarter. And half notes, B flat, we're going to do 2 octaves. Don't repeat the top note. Don't do vibrato for now. We'll save that for some other exercises. Just try to keep a nice, easy, open, resonant tone. Here we go. 3, 4. So that's just making sure you're grounded, getting a nice resonant tone, and your intonation is where you want it to be. Now, we're going to go up to quarters. So at this point, from now on, the bow is always going to do quarters, no matter what the left hand does. So now we're just going to do single note quarters. Here we go. 3, 4. So then the next step is going to be eighth notes. So remember, always quarters here, so that means 2 notes slurred. And some of these scales won't work out right away, so we'll have to loop them. Eighth notes works out for a 2-octave scale. So here we go. 3 and 4 and... down bow, so that's how you know you've got to the end. Now triplets would be next, so 3 notes to a bow, and for triplets on a 2-octave scale you have to go through it 3 times for it to work out. So here we go. Remember, don't repeat the top or the bottom note. The bowing will change, the groupings of the notes will change as you go, but you just keep doing things as they come until you end on a nice down bow on the tonic. Here we go. 3 and a 4 and remember to keep it nice and easy. Try to keep your left hand relaxed. Even if you're keeping a good hand form or hand frame, you still want to be relaxed in your movements. Your shifts should be nice and easy. You shouldn't muscle them too much. Just glide as much as you can. Now we're to 16ths, so 4 notes per bow. 3 and a 4 and a... I should have said it takes 2 times to get through that. Now 5s would be the next logical step. That takes 5 times to get through. If it helps to say a word in your head that has 5 syllables, university, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or somebody else's favorite was I can count to 5, I can count to 5. Whatever you want to use. Sometimes that helps you think of the 5 notes in a group or a chunk, as opposed to individually trying to think of each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be a circular motion. So here we go. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I end it there. So that's down bow. Last of the down bows is on the tonic. Next one would be 6s. See how many times that takes to work out. This is where it gets progressively harder, of course. And you'll find at some point, like for me, right there, I had about 1 note drop out. I was just getting a little bit off the pulse. So I'm starting to get towards the end of my comfort zone, at least for today and on this on this SDSU bass. In a lot of practicing, I promote the idea of never playing something faster than you're able to do it well. Once in a while in a situation like this, though, it is good to push yourself past your limit just to feel what it's like to do the large motions, and you can sort of see what it's like to fill things in. And then you can bring it back 1 notch, 1 note division back to make sure you're really secure. Just for fun, I'm going to push 7s right now. I won't promise I'll hit every note, but let's try that. Again, if you can think of a word or group of words that have 7 syllables, if you have a 2-syllable university, then like Temple University, something like that. SDSU doesn't quite work out. But let's try that. Obviously 8s would be after that. I'll let you do those. 8s, 9s, and obviously different keys. Today I'm only doing 2 octave scales just to show the concept, but you can clearly do these with 3 octaves as well. But I find it's just a very logical and progressive way of pushing your comfort zone on the speeds of these. And the other thing I wanted to say was the fact that we keep the bow at quarter notes is a nice constant, because that allows the right hand to be relaxed, relatively relaxed as we're doing that, and not adding yet another element. So the right hand gets to just do the quarter notes, and then the left hand progressively gets faster and faster. I hope you find that useful, and please watch out for more videos coming up.